Ubaba uThemba Mkhize, uProfessor Umadosini, posthumously Umama Ubusi Mhlongo, again posthumously Ubaba Umqashiyo Ndlovu. Without wasting any time, it's Sunday, the purpose of the day. The reason we are gathered here, we are trying to find means to give a meaningful ways of safeguarding our culture instead of going to sports ground and dancing and they take our pictures and what else. We are positioned as entertainers, it's like we're not thinkers. These are the things that we need to challenge our government and our arts development, our arts departments on. Ask this question: what do we gain when we gather in a stadium, and then there's a speech in English, and then we sing and dance, and then we said we had a Heritage Day? What do we gain when Steve Harvey is in South Africa, and then we say, let's get these Tswana dancers and Khoza dancers to welcome them? But when you go to America, do you see them at the airport, our spiritual singers saying, swing on chariot, come for to carry me home? You know, have you ever seen that? We've never seen it. They preserve it. It's their history. When we hit the floors, Shailoma, it's not because we are drunk, it's because we understand that our forefathers were buried on this soil and their bones are underneath. It's more of seeking inspiration and power so that those spirits who are up there, they connect with us. It's not just entertainment, therefore it is a dehumanization of African music when we use our music to entertain tourists. Because we in lives. Hey, spirit of Shara, because now they're throwing and then they go into implement that, you know. So, Amahubo are the prayers of the nation. They also serve as the scroll of the nation. If I may quote Professor M.K. Khoza in 1992, he says from the research that he conducted, the informants told him that they are called the songs of the ancestors or the songs of the old, amagama abadala or amagama amadlozi. But what does it mean? Because someone who goes to church, who is a born-again Christian, would say, oh, these are associated with the amadlozi. But if you have worked for 35 years for Wits University, those who are new will say, this one is our ancestor. It means an ancestor is anyone who has lived, always been around enough to be able to teach others of the experiences. It means our forefathers, even when they are gone, spiritually they are still around in terms of the guidance. Amahubo, they are mostly accessible from the older people. This is why they are called the songs of the old. But they also serve as a scroll of the nation, of the family, of the village. What do I mean by that? To give you a practical example with the recent struggle. If we say, Sussex 4 o'clock, Mandela, Sikulu, Mandela, Mandela, Sikulu, Mandela, Mandela, Sikulu, Mandela. So the next question, what happened? And then the song becomes a scroll. So when we speak of the notion of monumentality, it means a song can become a monument instead of that one individual. So the main aim, therefore, today is to try and address issues that concerns the formation of identity, where we come from, without making any noise, without positioning ourselves as entertainers. It's about time that South Africa produces musicians, artists that will change the narrative instead of producing celebrities that last 6 months and then they are gone and what they've done. So, I know some of you thought they are coming to the show. Yes, you will see the music, but at least let us learn 1 or 2 things about ourselves. And one of the to reimagine is how our history is being told. Because an individual biasness always takes place. I'm from KZN. Now I have to make sure that King Shop and then others are being marginalized, and that has to stop. There is a lot that we need to address. And historians who wrote, those who went to missionary schools, it's like they make sure if you are a black person, they want to raise you above your fellow people. He's from a poor background, but he made it. He's King Shaka, all his small tribes, and formed a kingdom. But there were established kingdoms during the times of Shaka. There was Ukodongwane, Thetre was already an established king. King Zwide, the reason Nongoma is called Nongoma is because he named his palace after Unongoma. Therefore, we should say they were an established kingdom, but King Shaka came in and he stood out. But with the help of other clans. Not only him. So, how Europeans position their composers? They would say Mozart was the best, one of the best composers, but we don't know who was his inspiration. But with us, if the food takes time to come, we will hear people saying, I will eat. You know, people are making noise, anyone is talking, and then you would hear someone saying, no memani kuyakhuluma, no memani kuyakhuluma, sithi no memani kushayo.